joining us. This is a full cup with Lou and La. And we got some news and some stuff we just want to talk about right now. And as
Just talking.
always, we got our cups with us. We're coordinated today. So yeah. Yeah. It's good stuff in it. Yeah. All right.
So Arnold confused Chris Pratt with Chris Evans.
Just a side note for anybody that doesn't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son-in-law is Chris Pratt. So yeah.
And he called him Chris Evans. He said, "Sorry about that. I should know your name. You're my favorite son-in-law."
Well,
Sounds
listen.
like it.
At least Arnold copped to it. Like he knew right off the bat. He was like, you know what, I messed up. But low key, I was
That's
wondering,
true.
like, was Arnold really thinking, like, kind of wanted Chris Evans to be my son-in-law?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, because his daughter's last name is not Schwarzenegger anymore. I mean, it is Pratt.
Yeah, I need him to get it together. That's get it together, Brody. So let me see. Um, Supposedly Daniel Radcliffe may not return as Harry Potter due to J.K. Rowling.
That's interesting.
Because it's been a lot in the news with J.K. Rowling. She's been saying some real transphobic stuff, which I'm not going to repeat on this channel because we ain't about that life around here. But so because they asked Rupert Grint this question. If anybody knows, he played Ron. He said, "I don't know. I mean, never say never. I would never say absolutely no. It was a huge part of my life, and I'm very fond of that character and in their story. So yeah, I mean, I'd be up for it at the right time, right? Um, but again, I don't know how true these statements are um about Daniel Radcliffe. But supposedly he said, I feel like those films have moved on and they're doing just fine without us. I'm happy to keep it that way. So,
was there supposed to be another Harry Potter film?
Well, there is I think it's like Harry Potter and the Cursed Child or something like that. Like there's a new book that came out and everybody was wondering if they were going to make that into a new movie because I believe that book, I haven't read it. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I probably am wrong, but I think that book it's like a continuation of the three, Harry, Ron, and Hermione. I think it's like a continuation of them. And then but I also think it has something to do with Harry's child or something like that too. So it's like,
okay.
People wanted to be like, oh, like more Harry Potter. I wanted to see stuff, blah, 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 blah. But this person writes, the chances of Radcliffe changes his mind about taking on the role of Harry Potter again gets slimmer since J.K. Rowling has agreed to write the follow-up to the famous movie franchise. This is due to Radcliffe publicly issuing statements against the author of the books after her controversial post on social media. So I guess Daniel Radcliffe has been apologizing for J.K. Rowling, which that's not his. He don't need to be doing that.
That's weird. That's weird, but okay.
Yeah. So I'm hoping.
I don't see why you would apologize for somebody, especially something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe they're good friends. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, what they were like 10 and 11 when they started that movie, and I think they met her and all that kind of stuff, and I think they do have a decent bond. So for her to come out and say such things, I'm sure it hurt fans because fans grew up on the books and stuff like that. Yeah. But I think it hurt him too, just in a different way, because it was kind of like, I might be mistaken, but I think he said in an interview or somewhere that she was kind of like another mom. Something like that.
Okay.
So to have, your mom say some stuff like that, it's just, oof.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. If that's the case, then that makes more sense. But if that's just like, we work together, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm not apologizing for you. I mean,
no, hell no.
You out here making big books that make trillions. Go apologize for yourself.
Right, exactly. Okay, so what else are we seeing here? Did you see Drake's haircut?
No.
Oh my God.
He out here feeling free?
I really hope that you can put a picture here.
I will somewhere. Yeah.
Oh my God, because This is hilarious. I'm just gonna send this to you because this is disgusting.
Okay, let me see.
But I like I'm not sure how I feel about it. But it's like bangs and it's like a bowl cut at the same time.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it's a lot. But you know, I'm not even gonna lie, like I am super into mullets right now.
Oh my God, it's a mullet?
No, it's not a mullet. It's like a reverse mullet because the front is in the back. I mean,
no.
The long part is in the front. Hold on, I'm sending it to you right now.
I'm gonna sing that out. No, no. Oh.
And then he's doing the duck lips in the picture. He's like,
oh, Aubrey, sir, Aubrey.
I love it. I love it so much. All right,
so let me look at this real quick.
I love it so much. All right,
so let me look at this real quick.
Ooh, yes, let's talk about it.
Them little lips.
And then there's a little heart in it.
Oh no. Whenever things hurt me, I'm just gonna sing it out. Singing it out makes it better for me. So okay, why won't this open? See, even my phone don't want me to see it. My phone like, baby, you don't need to see this. My phone like, don't do it. Don't
just look up Drake haircut.
No. I'm looking at it. Jesus. I hope this is I really hope this is a joke. Because I feel like
I like it though. I like it.
Honestly, I would have liked it
if it wasn't on Drake.
If it didn't have the heart. To me,
I like the heart.
I don't like the heart. I get like the bang. I get the swoop. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You just feel
not the swoop. Not the swoop.
The little swoop. You feel me? Because it's like, okay, because it's like, who was that rapper who like permed his hair?
Oh, Young Jock.
Yeah, Young Jock. So like Young Jock was coming out here killing the game with the hairstyles. You hear me?
Sorry, but that was way too much. He was doing the absolute most.
But look though, every hairstyle his baby sister had, he had, or his older sister, I don't know which way it was, however it was, he was killing these hairstyles. So I get it, like dudes are like trying stuff out, but this is, oh Jesus.
I love it though. I don't think that I would be like, I don't think that I would do it if I was a guy. I don't think I'd do it for myself.
But
no,
see,
I'm lying. I probably do it for myself. But
he said he posted it and he quickly deleted it. So he's not that secure in it. I think he did it for like fun. Just to be like
Drake. Drake just needs to be himself. Like I really like Drake. I am a big Drake fan. I've liked Drake since Degrassi. Like I love Drake, but I'm not like a Drake stan. So I'm not gonna fight somebody over Drake. You know what I'm saying? But I like everything about him. I like his style. You know, I like that he does duck lips in pictures because then we can be like together.
Exactly. I like it. Look, somebody said, they were like, I'm not sure if this is a product of Photoshop, but somebody said Drake done put a curse on 2021 with this haircut.
See, that's rude because everybody is doing like mullets and like a whole bunch of just like 80s hairstyles and stuff like that. Like I'm into it. I like it. Drake. I like it, Aubrey.
I'm dead. Okay, Aubrey. Why Drake giving me Nene Leakes with this hair?
And the lips.
Listen, it's like, he's like, them lips is like,
yeah, but Drake, so whenever Drake takes a picture, he goes, he closes his eyes a little bit and he pokes his lips out. He'd be like, all his so pictures. Funny. I'd be like, you better work, Drake.
That is so hilarious.
You better work it, Aubrey.
That's fun. A little nerd news. So we're not gonna talk about Wonder Woman but we will talk about DC and the DCEU. Supposedly, Michael Keaton's Batman is the DCEU's main Batman. with Robert Pattinson's future Batman being from Earth 2, which is probably why it's going to be better. Ooh. But you didn't hear that from me, but you did. I think that's pretty cool because right now, here's the thing. Marvel and DC been like, this brawl been going on since like the old guys, you feel me? And so just when Marvel and Sony is like, yo, so look how stupid I am saying what I'm about to say, when I actually meant Spider-Man, Spider-Mans, all those. Watch what I say. I'm highly disappointed in myself. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. Yo, we about to get all the Supermans together. Like, we about to knock out and get all these Supermans together. DCEU was like, you know what? Let's get these Batmans. Because they didn't have a billion Batmans. So let's get all these Batmans together. I just think that's interesting. So, but I like that. I like Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is one of my favorite actors because he was Jack Frost in the 90s.
That's why you like Michael Keaton?
Yes, because that was when I was a child and I watched Jack Frost. And he was a voice.
The one where he died and the little boy wished he was the snowman?
Mm-hmm, he was a snowman. Yeah. He was Jack Frost. He was Jack Frost. And right. I remember watching that movie, and this is how I knew I was supposed to be in the movies. And clock me at this time because I would be a future actor soon. But I knew this is when I knew that I was supposed to be an actor. I watched this movie. I used to watch this movie all the time, mind you. But I remember being a kid being like, he is a very good actor. Like, just like not having seen anything else that he's done. Yeah, I saw Batman and stuff like that, but not having seen anything else he's done. And then he disappeared for a while because people like, it was like that. I guess people were saying like it was that Batman curse. Like he disappeared, like, you know, he was Batman. Then like, you don't get no work after you Batman and stuff like that. Yeah. He like disappeared or whatever. Then he did that independent film Birdman. Nominated for an Oscar, all these accolades started happening, and I was like, y'all just figuring out that Jack Frost is a good actor?
Not Jack Frost.
He's Jack Frost forever. I love me some Michael Keaton, even though I loved him in Beetlejuice and stuff like that too, and stuff. And I saw Beetlejuice when I wasn't supposed to.
So. Okay, confession time. I've never seen Beetlejuice. I've never seen the whole thing. Like I've seen parts of it. I like the part where they're like dancing around the table. I've seen that.
Everybody's seen
so that. I really feel like it's been in the background and I kind of like seen it, you know what I'm saying? But not paid attention. So a lot of those movies, especially like Tim Burton movies, like I always get pulled away. Like they don't keep my attention. I think it's because I like the brightness, you know what I'm saying? And there's no brightness in Tim Burton.
Not movies, really. So. There's like a lot of darkness and then like maybe one thing that's bright. But it's surrounded and it's usually by darkness.
Like a color that's bright. It's kind of like when, remember in Lovecraft when there was all the red, and it was always brighter. That's kind of what that's sort of what Tim Burton movies do too. And like, I guess that because of that, it doesn't really catch me. You know what I'm saying? Visually, at least. Right. But I'll be listening, so I know like the stories, but I don't know like I don't know.
I'm like super obsessed with I'm gonna say super obsessed because that's a lot, but I'm obsessed with Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton. Like I saw Edward Scissorhands and I felt like it changed my mind. It just changed me as a child. I was like, I went through some type of awakening when I saw that movie. I don't know what it was. You know, I won't put a label on it.
Never seen it.
Gonna make me sad.
I have a question for you about this then.
Make me sad
because you know, Tim Burton said that he didn't feel like people of color fit his movies. Like they didn't fit the aesthetic of his movies. How do you feel about that? Because I've never met like a Black person that was like a huge Tim Burton fan who had a real opinion.
Yeah, I'm a big Tim Burton fan. If I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't see an issue with him saying that, only because in certain situations, Black people think very logical, and we think like chess players sometimes. And then also we're like fixers. We try to fix things. And in Tim Burton's movies, there's always some big catastrophe
Mm-hmm.
And if we were in his movies, honestly, we would fix them in 2.5 seconds flat, and it wouldn't be no movie. Right?
That's true. Yeah, that's very
And
true.
so, don't get me wrong. On the flip side of that, black people are actors. Expand your brain and your mind and do better, Tim Burton. I love you enough for me to say to you, do better, because we can fit into any situation. We're in everything, whether people want us to be in things or not. We're in everything. But I also get having an eye for something. And if your aesthetic isn't that you see black people in this thing, honestly, it shouldn't be quite discredited. It should be forced. Like, I don't want you to force to be like, well, they want us to have a black person.
But I mean, they put Sam in there, and Sam was great in Miss Peregrine. Was that a Tim Burton movie? Mm-mm. It felt very Tim Burton, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was a little bit more bright.
But it's brighter and it's like whimsical. That was like a very whimsy.
And that's why it reminded me of a Tim Burton movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I don't think that was a Tim Burton movie though. Let me just make sure though before they rip me apart. Actually, that was a Tim Burton movie.
Was it? Okay.
Well, it was directed by him. Not sure if it was written by him.
Okay. See, I thought it was kind of Tim Burton-y. It was a little bit brighter though. Maybe it was because she was supposed to be a peregrine and they're like blue.
Yeah, but it was directed by him, but it was written by somebody else. So like it was a directed Tim Burton film. Because usually enjoyed that movie. Usually the films that he write and direct, you can really see his style. Like it's like stupid dark because he wrote it and all that kind of stuff. But
barely any saturation in it at all.
Exactly. But I like that movie too though. People don't get that movie enough credit, to be honest.
I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It was weird as hell, especially the first time I watched it. I was like, what's going on? Like, and then she just turned into a bird. I'm like, all right, y'all. Like, I don't know what's happening. But I watched it probably 3 times now, and I thought it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, I own that movie. I like that. I like that a lot.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. We might have to do like favorite directors. Like I might have to do some Tim Burton movies. I like some Tim Burton movies, but I haven't seen all of them. My favorite is Frankenweenie. That's a Tim Burton movie, right?
Yeah, it's like a stop motion.
Yeah, I like Frankenweenie. That's one of my favorite.
Frankenweenie was good. Movies. I got like a deal where they put them together. What did they put? They put Coraline, even though that's not Tim Burton, but I think it was like Coraline and Frankenweenie because they both are like stop motion-y type films, and I got a deal to get like both of them together as a package, and I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's my mother. Don't worry about her.
Mama.
She'll probably be in every video, probably.
I also like Paranorman. That's one of my favorites.
No,
too.
That's what it was. It was Frankenweenie and Paranorman. That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Paranorman. I love Paranorman, but I don't think
that's cute though.
It was so cute. Tim Burton though, right?
We both
it can't be. I want to say it's like DreamWorks.
It might have been because I know that Coraline was like Neil Gaiman, and I love me some Neil Gaiman. And if you don't know who Neil Gaiman is, for all you out there, that's the creator of like Sandman. No, this was directed by Sam Fell and Chris Butler. It was written by Chris Butler, and this came out through Focus Features. So,
oh, that's really okay.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a DreamWorks Disney. Like it was Focus Features.
I just knew it was DreamWorks. I'm like, DreamWorks.
She was like DreamWorks, bro. Like,
DreamWorks gang. Come on.
We're giving DreamWorks all the credit. But you know what's crazy about DreamWorks? I didn't know that Steven Spielberg was a part of that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, because when you look at the DreamWorks logo, it says like DreamWorks SKG. And it's like Spielberg something and something. Like it's the 3 people that like created it. And I was like, that makes a perfect sense. Because I love me some DreamWorks.
That does make sense.
And I love me some Spielberg because, you know, E.T. So.
I don't know if I've seen E.T.
What?
Like I've seen, I think that's one of those. I either saw it a long time ago and don't remember it, or I seen at it. But I know the story. I know the character, so I must have seen it. I just don't remember it for real.
Wait, I'm dead. What movie
it
did I say
hasn't been
again?
within, huh?
What movie did I say again?
Oh damn.
E.T.
There you go.
Oh, I had a moment. I was like, what?
Oh, you was turning into me. Okay.
Yep. See, we can't talk no more. You rub it off on me. I'm losing my memory now. Okay. Yeah. But E.T. so good.
Nerd movies.
I love that movie.
I haven't really like wanted to see it. Like everybody's that I asked, like if I should watch it, like to remember it. They're all like,
that's what we gonna do that one day when I come visit. We gonna watch E.T.
Okay. Okay, so you know Kit, the car in Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff's car, is for sale.
For how much?
It is for sales, up for auction. The auction ends on January 23rd, and if the final price is 35% above the reserve, David Hasselhoff will deliver it personally.
Stop.
So get your coin together, live.
You feel me? Because I want everybody to realize that just because she said that don't mean that I'm obsessed with David Hasselhoff and Kid. Because that was gonna come on wall raw. But don't get me wrong, I think that's a dope thing.
Yeah, I want to know, sure.
But I want to know how much of that money is David Hasselhoff getting? Because I know he ain't doing it for free. I
don't know. Let's see. Okay, so the current bid is at $975,000, and the original estimate was between $175,000 and $300,000.
I mean, do it talk though?
I don't think it does that in real life. Let me see. I don't think it does. You know, they can have the little voices in the car, but I don't think so. It's kind of cold looking though. Like there's little lights and stuff. Like it looks like everything works except the voice.
To me, it's probably like similar to like the Batmobile. Like it ain't gonna send out like grappling hooks and all this type of stuff and shoot missiles and all that kind of stuff, but it probably glows and lights up and is pretty and people want it because it's you know. So I get it, but I'm still kind of like,
Oh, so I was just looking at some different things, and this is really random. We talked about this earlier a little bit. Well, not this exactly, but okay. So there's a bunch of pictures here of Selena Gomez with some models and stuff for her Rare Beauty line. It's for a campaign. And that sort of brought me back to the Halsey having a new line, a beauty line called About Face. So I don't know exactly why it's called About Face, but I'm hoping that it will be much more inclusive as far as colors. Because, you know, we all know that Halsey is a Black woman. So
even though aesthetically she doesn't look like a Black woman, but
no,
she is a Black woman.
Yes, yeah. She is a Black woman. She's half Black. And I actually do really like her makeup. I never really paid attention to her makeup before. Not really. Not until this. And now that I'm going back, I'm like, oh, wait, she kind of dope. And supposedly, according to her, she says that she is the creator and the head makeup artist, and she hand selected every detail about it. So that's kind of cool.
But if you're gonna create a line, that's the only way that you should create a line. You shouldn't create a line and tell people like, this is what I want done. All right, get it done, and then you go about your business.
Yeah, you have to dabble in it, because I know a few people who own some type of like a makeup something or something in a field that they don't really know about, and they're kind of just like, so what do I do next? What do I do next? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you should know that, you know, that should be, you know, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, you should research and be all deep down into this.
Right.
As much as you can. But About Face, part of me, what that's about. Part of me is like, is it
military?
No, she just like these on the top on the cover of her joint. Just, but I don't know. Like part of me is like about face. I don't know. I automatically went racial. It was being like because of her racial ambiguity, and
maybe
because it was a lot of controversy when she came out and she had like she has like really really curly hair, like really like dark curly hair, and then it just popped out that she's biracial, and everybody was like, oh my god, I didn't know she was black. But you're not going to because here's the thing, because black people come in so many shades, right? You don't believe nobody's black if they don't look black.
True.
Right?
A lot of people don't.
If my skin not brown, because nobody look at me and be like, you Indian? Because there's some people, right. some Indians my color, but no, you automatically go black. Right? Yeah. And when you look at Halsey, you automatically go white. Right? Like she doesn't have any distinguishing features on her that makes me see that she's she's
besides
a black woman.
Her curly hair.
Besides her curly hair, but she covers that up all the time. So like she can walk a line. Like I can't change my color. Neither can she. Like so I'm not like ragging. Like don't get it twisted. To anybody listen to this, I'm not ragging on her at all. I'm just explaining like for me about face. I'm assuming it has something to do with her ambiguity. That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
I actually don't think it does, because now that I'm looking at the About Face Instagram, and I'm looking at it, and it's very editorial, very anything goes, really really artsy, like artsy like super artsy for art's sake. And
I'm dead.
And I'm thinking that maybe she means like about face in the beauty community, like because everything in the beauty community, just because I am in it, like everything.
I mean, look at our faces. Look at our faces. Obviously, she's in it. Me, not so much. I'm gonna get there one day, but not so much.
So my eyelashes, I'm gonna fly away on my eyelashes.
Bye, Lou. Like bye. Bye.
So. But like I think that she probably means like about face, like we're gonna change up, the standard of beauty, because there's also lots of things that you don't usually see, like a black girl with spiked hair, like a dark-skinned black girl with spiked hair. You know what I'm saying? You don't usually see.
Show that love, girl. Show that love.
It's giving me Grace Jones. Like I'm getting Grace Jones from some of these. Like that's what I'm getting from it. So maybe it's about face, like we're gonna change it up and we're gonna be colorful.
Also, I feel like it might just be the words itself, about face. My makeup line is about the face. Like
it could be, if it was that simple, she gonna be like, y'all.
Honestly, I feel like it might be that simple, and I'm getting all existential and philosophical, right. And like it could be about her ambiguity, about her race. Over here looking stupid. Listen, play a song right now. I'm singing Halsey. Like play a song right now.
I love her.
I enjoy her music. I think I enjoy what she has to say. I enjoy her music. But I was getting real philosophical, Halsey. That doesn't mean I don't love you or respect you as the black woman that you are. I just hope you know that you walk in a space that a lot of black people can't walk in. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. That doesn't make you good. That doesn't make you bad. That just makes you Halsey. And we love you all the same. That's all. Yes. I'm saying. Oh, I had something, but I lost. Oh no, WandaVision, because I talked about the DCEU. I gotta talk about the MCU.
I don't have a single thing on anything that's like that doesn't have to do with some celebrity on here. Like
facts. That's what mine is too. So we can wrap this up in a minute and talk and do something else.
Okay, cool.
January 15th, which is this month.
It's like next week.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting real choked. Getting real choked right now. But it's with my consent. No, I'm playing. You got that? Okay. Consent.
No means no.
You feel me? And yes means yes. You WandaVision is coming out January 15th of 2021, which I am so excited for. That's literally in 10 days. Kind of less than 10 days, because it's almost like it's 10:22, it's almost midnight. So they just released that the premiere will be a 2-episode premiere, you guys.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that makes me so happy
I'm
because that first episode of The Mandalorian, I was like,
can we get more?
I was so mad. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-episode premiere, and I'm so excited. Okay, I feel like Marvel and Disney just
see, that's all where Disney stands, because Disney be knowing.
You feel me? You feel me? Like, you see me? Like, look at the Rogue One. Obviously, I'm a fan. Look at the Grogu, Baby Yoda. Look at it. It's just great. Look at her beautiful Mickey cup. Come on.
Yes, I need that cup because Rogue One is definitely my favorite.
Which one? Oh, you need. Okay, I got you. Let me write this down. Rogue One cup for Lou. I'm trying to find you a real good dope one. I got a cup that's shaped like a Darth Vader face.
I have a cup that's actually shaped like a Mickey hand.
Oh, that's so cute. I think you showed me that before.
I might have. I'll use it next time.
Don't show it to me when I show up because it might not be there when I leave.
Look at that face. That's so, you so evil. Mm-hmm.
I know that's super ugly, but I love it because it's me, you know. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm all for WandaVision because I feel like WandaVision is going to take me back to my childhood, but kind of warp it in a good way, because everything that they're about to portray in this series, I used to watch it. Like, I watched Leave It to Beaver and I Dream of Jeannie and I Love Lucy, Brady Bunch, stuff like, because that's where all this is trickling down from. I watched all that stuff, Laverne and Shirley-esque type stuff, and I watched all that, especially because, and mind you, I ain't that old, but there was a time where Nick at Night used to play all the classic stuff, and I used to watch it.
I used to watch that too. That was my favorite. And then when Cartoon Network had the old cartoons on at night, my favorite.
So I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see what they're gonna do with Tiana Parrish as Monica Rambeau. Doctor Strange gonna show up somewhere because this series and Doctor Strange 2 is connected because Wanda supposed to be in Doctor Strange 2. So I'm just curious to see everything. I want to see, like, does she tap into her powers enough to bring Vision back? Like, do they do something that makes her open up the world where, like, she brings in the X-Men? Because they got to figure out how to do. I'm ready.
They do. They got to figure out how to bring them in.
I'm ready.
Excited. I still feel like I'm still in 2020. You know, like I feel like I'm scared to get excited about stuff still because I'm like, oh, it's coming. It's not coming. Yeah. Like next year. Like I'm still in that mindset. So I'm like super excited for all of this, and I'm looking forward to it. And of course, I'm starting to see more commercials now. I'm like, it's coming.
Listen, it's so many commercials. It makes me think that Disney Plus is like, no, it's actually coming out, right? Because I feel like if Disney had an inkling of it, because it's kind of like New Mutants, right? Sorry. It's kind of like New Mutants. Right when they knew New Mutants was like, they wasn't gonna release it like they supposed to release it, them commercials was few and far in between. They were just like, they started retracting them bad boys.
Yeah. I don't think I ever saw a commercial.
Listen, I remember when they were like, oh, New Mutants has been postponed, blah, blah, blah. But the CW, when you were watching the CW, like watch a TV show on there or something, they were like, New Mutants coming. I was like, no, it's not. Like, y'all gotta change this. Somebody go in here and change this little. They just cutting and pasting. I'm gonna clean this up. But mind you, New Mutants wasn't that bad of a film, but it wasn't that good either. But that's another night. We'll talk about that another day. Honestly, okay. I just gotta ask you this, okay? I know, like, you're not like per se into the movies or how like I'm into movies.
Yeah,
but you've seen movies, you've seen like genres, you know of them, all kind of stuff. If you could pick, like, somebody gave you the option, no matter how crazy it is, how weird, whatever, what kind of like what's like one role you would want to play? It can even be like I would want to be like Viola Davis in Fences, you know what I mean, something like that. Like what would you have, like you saw something, even if it was animated, whatever it is, you have the whole spectrum. What would it be like? What would you be like? Yo, that'd have been dope to play. I could see myself doing that or playing that or being around that or something.
That's a good question. So I like really like active stuff. But I also, as far as movies go, I really like horror movies. But I also don't like things chasing me. So I wanna say that I would want to be in a horror movie, but as long as I'm not a victim or like will ever be a victim. Oh, I want to be Michael Myers.
Okay, I was about to ask, like, so do you want to be a villain? Do you want to be the chaser, not the chase?
Yeah, because he got the good music. He
never dies.
He got, you know, he just be killing people. He don't die. He fall out of windows and then just be gone. Like,
you just gotta stay away from order. That's all. Like Bruce Willis, you just gotta stay away from order.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from order.
And I get to wear William Shatner on my face. Like,
I know, right? That's dope. Like, that's dope. A lot of people don't know that was a William Shatner mask turned inside out, made white, which I think is pretty dope. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I would be so offended.
Honestly, that's like two things that William Shatner is like immortal in.
Oh,
like
William Shatner is amazing.
If you know that information, you know what I mean? If you know the information, it's like he's immortal. I wouldn't be mad about that. Somehow I made my way into all these Halloween movies. It didn't even know.
That's my face. My face made it into.
You feel me? Like I ain't even gotta get paid for that. I just enjoy the fact that I'm there. Thank you guys.
Exactly. I'm killing everybody. I'm not dying.
I'm cool. I'll take that.
You know I'm down for that, right?
I know. I'm so horny.
100% down for it.
Well, that's been a full cup with Lo and La. We want to thank you for joining us. As always, please remember to subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified, and we will enjoy your support any way you give it to us. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. That helps us out a lot too. So yeah. Join us next time and hit some comments below so we know how you guys felt about this episode, if you wanted us to react or talk about something else, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.